Alright, so, having done some opposition research by reviewing Birdman's stream, I know my opponent is on Goblins. After board, they have Flaring Pain, Red Elemental Blast, and Spark Smith. Don't know why Spark Smith's still in, maybe they didn't have enough cards to cut. Anyway, we're going to mulligan pretty aggressively knowing that information. We do need to win game one, because if we do so, we are highly likely to take the other game, simply because our sideboard cards are so strong. But we do need to also have a functional hand, so let's see what we can do on game one. Also, we have a revenge match coming up. One of the other finalists will be somebody we've already played, so either we get revenge on Heisen, or maybe Methodical gets revenge on us. That'll be interesting. But first, we gotta beat Goblins. This is Goblins, it's not Red Deck Wins, it's not Burn, it's Goblin Sledder, Mogwar Marshal, Goblins. We lost a die roll, and this hand is good. And our opponent's on 6, so. I do wish I had a Moment's Peace, but I can't really mulligan 2 pieces of Tron, Astrolabe, Island, Stonehorn, so. Opponent's on 6. Well, they didn't have a 2-2 on 1. But they may have a War Marshal into Bushwhacker draw, which would be a lot of damage. And they are running Fire Blast and Goblin Grenade. I didn't see Lightning Bolts or Chain Lightnings, but probably have Bolts, if I had to guess. Yep, there's a War Marshal. They get to hit me for 2. And then they get to Bushwhacker next turn for 8. It's not bad. So I go to 10 on their turn 3, my turn 2. Alright, I do need to draw something if they have the Bushwhacker. If they don't have the Bushwhacker, cool. I did not draw something. Oh, they have Sparksmith. Excellent. Excellent. There's no way they would not, they would just Bushwhacker here, right? So, don't need to worry about that. I am going to just pass with mana up, and I'm going to flicker these 2 at the end of turn. I would love to hit Tron, but no. Heel Cutter, okay. So I take 7, go to 8. Could be dead to 2 burn spells. So drawing the land was good for them, you might say. I also missed on Tron, which is a bummer, but can't have it all. Whoa. I guess they have 2 grenades in hand, and they don't need the extra damage, so they're just gonna hold it for killing my Dignitary. Okay. I also missed on Tron, which means I can't teachings for Pulse, or Peace, or Pulse. But if I rip a tower, I get to do some things. Alright, that was their card. Spells that do things? I've drawn a lot of lands. I guess I need to rip Moment's Peace here. Well, I drew a lot of lands and I didn't hit Tron, which is a bummer. I also didn't hit any more Dignitaries or Moment's Pieces. So we appear to be going to... If you have Goblin Grenade, you should definitely be heel cuttering here. Because now I just can prohibit. Right? Alright, I didn't have to prohibit. I didn't draw things, so that's a bummer. There's the Moment's Peace on top to knock me. Don't think I had a way to get to that. Anyway, so we got some Hydroblasts. We got some Lone Missionaries. Don't need Horrors. Condescend's good. Dispel is not. We want Moment's Pieces, but we want to burn them as soon as possible. So we do need to just play them. Pulse is great. On the play, I guess I can cut a Moment's Peace. I cut 2 Flickers. Maybe 3 flickers. Got the research. I just want a body. Got a Muldrifter. Excellent. Let's play first. This is not going to do it. This is not going to do it. I do need more than 1 land. If this was an island, I still want to keep it. I would need like Island, Astrolabe, Hydroblast to even think about it, but... No, okay. Goodbye. Prohibit and Dignitary. Done. Go. I actually don't care about that card. I wonder if my opponent has Hydroblast in hand. Yes. I drew Pulse, so Pulse Missionary, pretty good. P good. P good. Mog, War, Marshall. I guess I have to block here. And they should definitely attack to not let me ephemerate for free. I know this isn't going to get any better, right? So, unless they want to Fire Blast this, but that would be quite aggressive. All right, I'm at 24, facing not a whole lot. And I drew Condescend. That was a really good draw. It wasn't a land. I would love to have drawn a land, or an Astrolabe into a land. However, given the fact that my opponent is like an aggro deck, presumably they're going to use their manas. Yeah. Do they got the Bushwhacker? Attacking for 1 seems real weak against player at 24 live. I am going to kill the Raider in a turn. Okay. Sparksmith, gone. Alright, we gotta put lands on top. How about this? How about both of these? How about both of them? Yes. Yes! MTGO, you know exactly what I want. And what I want is to win. Of course, we're not, like, we don't actually have anything going on quite yet. We can pulse back Lone Missionary, but we can't, it's a lot of sideboard cards. What is my opponent taking out if they're putting in Flaring Pain, Smash the Smithereens, and the Red Elemental Blast? I don't know. And I don't really care. What I need is like a, I don't know, a Trinket Mage? Something like that. Foundry Street Denizen can stay alive. Oh, Foundry Street Denizen can die. I could have hit the Raider. I don't really care to. More lands is good. I guess I can't really draw too many more Hydroblasts, but... maybe they'll just counter that. If they've got the Hydroblast, or the Red Elemental Blast, I kind of want them to use it, so... go. I get the Pulse back Malone Missionary and go to 24. See if they have a Bushwhacker now. They do. Alright, they drew their land, but I drew this. Go. Okay. Hit me for 12, go down to 11. That's a pretty good top deck. I'm just going to play the Lone Missionary. Don't really see a reason to flicker and flicker something beforehand when I can just draw a card and have much better options. They're not swinging with the Raider. Okay, so they don't have anything in hand. That's cool. That's good to know. Alright, I'll thin out non-Tron lands, I suppose. Since I now have 5 lands, I can just play a wall off the top. Go ahead and block. And then flicker, I guess. They didn't War Marshal earlier? Huh. If they swing all out, then they probably have Flaring Pain. If they don't swing all out, they don't have Flaring Pain. Just gonna block the Bushwhacker. I'll block the Raider for sure. Might as well blink blink. See if they have double burn spell. They have the red elemental blast. Alright, I get to block Raider, and then they have Goblin Grenade to kill me. Or Fire Blast, because they can sack the Raider. Of course, that would have been a series of very good top decks, given they were empty-handed after the War Marshal Bushwhacker turn. Alright, we have whiffed, though. Jeez. Yeah, my opponent drew the lands the exact turns they needed to, and then stopped drawing lands, so it's gonna be hard to beat that. Except if I had drawn some sort of creature that did a thing, then I could have been fine. But I never did. Also, I was on the Mole to something or other. Mole to 6. Oh, no, Mole to 5. If I had 2 more cards, this game is pretty easy to do, but pretty easy to win. But unfortunately, I went to 5. The hands just didn't function, so we have ourselves a top 4 finish again. We are not going to get our revenge match. Oh well. Fortunately, we got top 4. Made ourselves 50 chests. You know, that's not bad for a Sunday. Anyway, thanks for watching. This deck's great. Hopefully we can draw lands and spells in the future.